Here's a super interesting ACT math problem. It says let A, B, C, and D be real numbers, given that AB equals 100, AD equals 0, and ABC equals D. Which of the following must be true? Okay, A says A equals 0 or B equals 0. Well, we can see here that AB is equivalent to 100, and so if either A or B was 0, you get a final product of 0 instead of 100, so it can't be A. B says both A and B are 1. Well, A times B is given as 100. 1 times 1 is 1. Those two aren't equal, so it can't be B. C says A is equivalent to negative B. Well, again, we can see we get a positive value when we multiply A and B. If C were true, we'd get a negative value instead of positive 100 in our case. All right, D says C equals 0. So this one's really interesting because we already know that we have these other expressions, and so we can match it up and see if it's true, right? Because A times B equals 100, okay? So we know that here, A times B must be equal to 100, so 100C equals D, and then we can actually use the second expression, A times D equals 0, okay? So A times Z, or A times D equals 0. We already know that A cannot be 0, right? So, therefore, we know that D must be 0 because A times Z equals 0. So, how does D become 0? Well, we know that A times B is 100. So, the only way for D to become 0 when AB is multiplied by C is for C to be equal to 0, and therefore D is our correct answer. If you guys want more ACT math problems, make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.